Oh well. But let's get back into Crown of the Oathbreaker. Wow, so survived the Tunnel of Love. Bone took a bit of a hammering, becoming vulnerable to damage thanks to injection from a spider-like demonic-type creature. That wasn't good. But you managed to get into the king's room and explore some of the amenities, shall we say, bathrooms and so on, and came across some what were those? Some of the breathing hellhound things and some dryad type creatures. And with Bone especially beat up, you decided to take a short rest. Now, I just wanted to clarify before we start, what do you do with the doors? Are you closing the doors? Are you leaving them open? What are you doing?
There's plenty of ransacked stuff, so I guess we'd put some boxes and crates against the double doors and against the single door here.
Applies closing it as well, so we'll close up those doors. Stack some crates and stuff up on there. Okay, so you begin your long rest.
Sorry, Malcolm, and I just a reminder, I left my bird in the other room. So my old coastal is in the other, in this room.
Okay.
So we are ourselves in one room, but I left my bird just exactly on top of a shelf or something like that. In case something happens, he can communicate with me telepathically.
Okay. Well, your bird does see something. It sees this door opened, and one of those fire-breathing creatures who were Knights of the Crown but bend the knee to Queen Athena. Now, I'm assuming your bird is going to be trying to hide up there, so why don't you make a stealth check for Coastal?
Yeah, I think it's a +1 of what I rolled, but I will double check. So this is an 8. I think it has advantage on something, but not that.
Advantage on perception.
On perception, yes. Yeah, I think it's probably like a 9 or something like that, I would imagine. No, it has +3. It's an 11. It's an 11.
Okay, 11. Well, let me check. Don't think an 11's good enough. Nope. I'll tell you what. I'm going to roll initiative for this creature. It rolls a 4. So roll initiative for Coastal to see who gets to react first.
I just rolled in a d20 before I load into the one. So it's I think a 19.
So you see this hellhound fire-breathing creature pop its head in, and then it looks at you, Coastal. And you see it's about to breathe fire on you. What does Coastal do?
Is this door closed?
Yep. He opened this door coming in.
Yeah, so he's gonna try to fly away in this direction and fail. So like he's going somewhere, basically to give some time, and then I guess he will be killed.
But you can make a saving throw if you like. But
I think even if he makes, I think he dies. So I think it is.
Yeah. So if he makes a saving throw, it's 8, which is far too more.
Yeah.
So Coastal just gets cooked as this thing breathes fire on it. Coastal disappears.
And I wake up the others in the meantime.
Yep. Okay. Well, no one's sleeping. They're all short resting.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hear something on the other side of the doorway attempting to open the door. I'm going to give him a strength check just to see if he can muscle his way through absent-mindedly. And he doesn't. You hear rattling on the other side of this thing as the creature's trying to open the door.
Then I will do one thing. Is I imagine he's like taking like some steps back and then jumping into the door because otherwise you will not open. So I I basically want to make him trip inside. Like I will remove quickly a box, and then when he's running towards the door, I open the door, so then we have some edge on him because maybe he trips or something like that.
Hey, Incretion stacks some chairs and stuff on here, but you can move those easily enough. And I tell you what, make me an acrobatics check, and we'll see how well you we'll say acrobatics. To see if you can open it at just the right time and have him fall and trip into the
acrobatics, not athletics. Okay, that's not my. Okay, let's try. Do I have any advantage of anything like that? No. Okay, that roll just. My 19 is not too shabby.
You open the door just at the right time. The creature stumbles in, running full speed, and falls and trips on the ground. And he looks around and says,
Roll for initiative.
I'm going to give him a new initiative because that was the old one. Evra, can't forget Evra. Ezri and Vander are going to snuggle in the corner. That's what they're going to do. Oh, 3. I rolled even worse for it. Oh, dear. She got stuck with a 4. Okay, so the creature rushes in. You push out a chair, trips over, and he lands face first. He looks as if he's about to get up, but he's struggling. He's slipping on the rug as he goes back and forth. Adai, what do you do?
I attack him, hopefully with advantage.
Yeah, definitely. He's on the ground prone, so absolutely.
So that's 27 to hit. This is a booming blade. Let's see if it rolls. I was trying one thing before. I don't know whether it will work. No, it doesn't roll. I don't know why. Okay. So this is 11 points of damage plus 1d8 force. So that's plus 7. That's 18. And if he moves, he will get more damage. And I think that's gonna be my. I animate the shield just in case. Yeah, that's my
shield comes up.
Yeah.
Beautiful with your booming blade. You see him shaking a little bit as the booming blade is looking to detonate. And then Cracion, what do you do?
Give him a little swipe across the face with a card.
Trying to send him to hell, honestly, Cracion. 18. 18 doesn't hit. You time it just wrong, and he twists last moment, and it just glances against his plate mail arm. He's in full plate, so kind of hard to
And
disengage. Avra says, "All right, I got this. All right, I'm pretty good at punching. Watch this." And she's going to punch him twice at advantage. Oh dear, 2 16s, and again. Oh, just bang, bang, bang against his heavy plate mail armor, and she misses as well. Okay, Bone.
Oof. Yeah, Bone's gonna go ahead and use one. It's gonna smash him one attack, place the other attack up.
Okay, at advantage because he's prone on the ground there. Yeah, that one hits with Mondo's magical, what is it, a mace, I believe. Yep, that hits. So 9 points of damage as you crush down on him. Nice.
It's going to set his... I think you took damage from Avra, not the guy, just now.
Oh, I think you're right. So I'll give Avra 9 back and take away 9 from the Hellhound 9. Okay, good spot.
Yeah. I was just looking, so yeah. Yeah, grapple, of course.
Good. Smart move.
Okay, we're just going to try and... Oh, that's Evra. That's not the guy. He's got a +7 to this, but he rolls a 15, so grapple, so he's unable to move. So big meaty paw from Bone holds him down, and he's grappled. Okay.
That's going to be my turn.
He struggles to get up, but he's not going to do that. There's a slight chance he doesn't have his fire breath. I'm going to roll a d6 4 times, and at least one of them needs to be a 5 to a 6. Oh, he doesn't get
I
his
thought
breath
you were
back
gonna
in
go
time.
1, 2, 3, 4 there.
Okay, so doesn't get his fire breath back that he, in a sense, wasted on Coastal. Yeah. That's... He casts a spell on himself, and a shimmering shield wraps around him. Yeah.
Do I know the spell or?
Yeah, Shield of Faith. Gives him +2 to his armor class.
Yeah, he can go on. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I have counter spell, but
not worth it, huh? So he gets +2 to his armor class. And does he do that? Yes, he does do that. And he's going to attack Bone at disadvantage, taking actually 2 swipes with a sword, both at disadvantage. The first one is a 15 Bone. You dodge out the way as he scrambles around the ground. Second one is a 9 as he continues to struggle. But then he says, "Traitors to the Queen," and he opens his mouth and tries to bite you. It's a natural 1. Oh, that was a terrible round, Malcolm. Do better. Okay, Adai.
Good job, Bon. Let's try to finish quick. And I attack him. That's a 24. So
even with a Shield of Faith, that hits.
8 points plus another d8, which I need to roll. So that's 3 more. And should I already use something, but too late? How much is still? I think we will end it. No, so that's me.
Looking very beat up. I mean, Cam tripped for prone, Bone body slammed him. It's like, Acration, what do you do?
He's still prone?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. Gonna try to swipe a card across his face again.
He needs to make a Constitution saving
23.
throw. Maintains his Shield of Faith. Not that it matters, because 23 hits. Ugh.
All right. Oh, that's sneak damage. 13 magical slashing, piercing.
Okay, he just barely hangs on. That's a shocking roll.
No.
Oh, look at that sneak. 1113. Oh dear.
Yeah, as I said, horrible sneak.
Bonus action, disengage.
Disengage and done. Yep.
Never says right. This is firing blanks last time. Let's do it. And she smashes him with a natural 20 and smashes him with an 18. And she just keeps smashing, and he turns into pulp. And all the blood just erupts on top of her, and she's covered in blood. Ah, how is that, Bone?
How do you want to do this?
That's how she does it. She pounds into a pulp. How is that, Bone? Did I do good?
Smash. Good. Smash.
We're the Smash Bros, bro.
Yeah.
Oops.
Okay, let's hope that we don't get more visitors. Yeah, so we close the door, put the chairs back, and try to rest. We remove the body and bring it to the other room, to this room here.
Dump it over there. Okay.
Yeah, I check in case he has something like keys or any other information that would be useful for us moving forward.
No keys. He's got a full plate mail armor, shield, and a long sword, heavy crossbow, but nothing. And he literally did nothing. The fool.
Okay. I leave this slurry in the other room.
Okay. And Cracion, why don't you roll me a d20?
Mm-hmm. 4.
Long rest, short rest successful. So feel free to short rest yourself up.
Ooh.
What's going on over here? That must feel better, Bone.
Yeah. Oof. So much damage in the first half of the dungeon.
When you're vulnerable and you're a frontliner, right? That's a bad combination.
Yeah.
Everett takes a rest as well. Okay, so after an hour of patching your wounds up, taking a breath, taking a moment, you take a moment to realize where you are. You're in the palace, the royal palace. And by the way, you would have noticed, it's pretty obvious, but the palace has changed since the royal coronation. And everything was neat and tidy and well organized. And for goodness sake, there's a man here with 1,000 cuts, blood all over the place, weird vines growing over here. So, not the glorious palace it was before. So, what would you like to do?
Well, guess if we're gonna avoid the plants, we gotta go through the other set of double doors for now.
Well, we found a way to kind of going around them, so we can still consider going to through this door here. I'm gonna get another coastal, by the way. In the meantime,
Still resummoned.
but it's fine. I mean, we can go either this way or this way, the one on the top right.
Maybe
What
let's
do you
check the hallway to the double doors first, then check top
Okay.
right. Make sure nothing
Okay.
comes behind us.
Okay, then let's do as before. We chew here first, and we all try to be silent.
Make some stealth checks. Evra. Right, she rolls 17 is pretty good. 11, 15. And Adai.
1 second, it's not working well. Okay, I chopped, not bad.
Just connects. Oh, up the door.
Up. Yep. So more of these snapping vines on the ground. With enough caution, you can avoid it easily enough.
I'll go take a listen on the other side of this door here.
Right, tell you what,
See
there are windows there. So you can see this opens up into an outside balcony. So it's a balcony that kind of protrudes from there, and you could look out into the gardens. So that's what you can see through the windows.
Okay, so then
Oh,
so we move.
right, left.
Okay. Yeah, so we are alert and checking around. In this room, what is this thing on the floor? It's like a bird? Like a
Statue,
Pegasus?
it looks
I don't know.
Looks like it's like a griffin statue.
Yeah.
There we go. Griffin statue. That'll do. Yep.
Okay. Okay, so did you say here in both sides this is a balcony or something like that?
No, this.
No,
up here.
straight north of us is the balcony.
Straight, no, sorry, I didn't.
I was going to say you can see through these windows, so that's why.
Yeah, sorry, I my bad. So then, shall we maybe try east?
All right.
Okay, so we both listen and then move forward.
Guide myself. Don't know if I need to guide myself, but we will.
22. I think we are good listeners.
27.
27. I'll give you a natural 20.
20!
Avra picks her way through the flowers. You don't hear anything, but you smell something. It just stinks. With a 26, I'll give you the full description of the stink. Shit, vomit, and blood.
All right. I say we check the next door. This one don't smell too kindly.
Okay, follow you. We do the same.
Uh, 26 again.
26 again, okay. Yeah. Don't hear anything.
No smells.
No smells. Nope, smells. Nothing noticeable.
I will open.
Okay. Appears to be some type of sitting room. It's a bit of a mess, but nothing terribly askew. You see another door over here.
Rinse and repeat. Guide myself again.
Okay, I'll give you this one for
16.
free. You don't hear anything on this door. You don't hear anything on this door. And some type of bookshelves in there. And there's a bed in the northern chamber.
Okay, in these 3 rooms, do you see anything of interest? A weapon, strange item, something of interest?
A spell book on the in the bookshelves.
The bookshelves,
Yeah.
anything. There's some history books here, but they've been ripped to shreds. You could spend maybe a lifetime trying to paste them back together. But the most interesting thing, by far, is above the poster bed there, written on a wall, carved into the wood. It says this.
Oh.
Okay.
With Adai having the history he has with Princess Athena, does he recognize if that's her handwriting?
No idea about handwriting, unfortunately. But I will give you one other thing. There are several, all around these 3 chambers are portraits of the royal family. With the original royal family, with Queen Elisa, Prince the King, and the Prince Krasnar. There's paintings of all of those things. Anytime Queen Elisa is shown in a painting, her face has been defaced. Like this, looks like it's like turpentine or something is smeared over it, and grotesque features all over it. So it's been defaced and vandalized, and there's some obscene graffiti that Princess Athena might be comfortable saying, but Malcolm's not. But really nasty things about Queen Elisa.
Remind me, Queen Elisa was the previous queen, right?
That's correct. That's correct.
She was the one that we found Monder's journal that the king actually killed her and blamed Candace's son, right?
No, correct. So originally it was Queen Elisa, King Waldron, and Prince Krasnar. Queen Elisa took ill and effectively just passed away, just plain old died. Then Queen Laurentia, his kind of maid at the time, became the queen, and together they had Princess Athena. And of course, Prince Krasnar died.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
the princess who he's slain in the.
yeah, and this I actually thinking more that maybe the writing itself could be the prince. Would I have any clue on thinking that? Because of course, I mean the current princess, she doesn't have any reason to abandon her mother because her mother is still alive.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of whether the spirit of the prince might be around. So will it make sense or any writing I know about him or any style or anything on the wall that would be kind of additional clue linking it to him?
Oh.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
And I'll just show you this piece of art. So this is the original royal family.
Yeah.
The Queen Alyssa effectively died of natural causes, and the prince
Allegedly.
allegedly, yep, yeah. And now you know who killed Prince Krasner. Who remembers?
The king did.
The king. Yep.
The
So
prince wanted to know about the king's secret meeting with Satyr King Dasmung, and the king eventually killed him, and the prince kept on getting outraged.
and all those people are effectively dead now. Because if you remember, Queen Alyssa, the one shown in that portrait there, she killed the king in her demonic form. So that line is
that's true.
defunct. Everybody in that picture is dead. Oop. Okay. So just to clarify that.
Okay. Okay, I take a look on the handwriting in case I will run again into that.
Sure.
And we do again the same drill on the next door.
I tell you what we'll do, Encration and Adai, who seem to be the heirs of the operation, both make perception checks. I'll take a note of it, and we'll assume you do that at each door. And if something comes up,
myself.
Yeah.
That will be a 21 for me.
And a 15 for me.
Okay. So Impression 21, Adai 15.
Cool.
Okay, so you both press your ears to the door. You don't hear anything. You open up the door, and you see some type of bath and cistern filled with dirty water. Whoops. Yeah, what I'll do. You get a view through the windows outside to the garden. So we'll just display the gardens there as well. We'll say that's what you see through the windows. Okay.
Okay. Let's backpedal a bit. I guess we have to go where the guard came from here.
Oh, I didn't see that. I guess I was thinking shit room. Yeah. That looks good. We'll give
Okay,
it a shot.
Yeah, so we go there.
Both of you here. So I'm going to have you re-roll perception now that something's happening.
Okay.
Where's Evra? Who sees where Evra is? Oh, there she is.
Try it again. Ugh, horrible. Let's see here. That's a 14.
We have to roll, but we roll it.
You roll again, because this one you do hear something.
Okay, I thought you would keep the previous one for the first next time we had something.
Yep. And so you're going to hear something, but I want you to roll for
20.
next time. 20. Okay, so...
I see. Now I got it. Okay, 20 for the next time.
You... both of you smell something. It smells like rotting flesh. And you hear the shuffling of feet. Shuffling of a lot of feet. And groaning noises.
Like good groaning noises or like painful torture groaning noises?
That is a fair question, Doug. Like in a low level pain, like
Okay.
like that.
Well, I'll take a step back, and if they seem hostile, I'll throw a card in there.
Okay, I remember I whisper. I remember that the soldier came from that door, so don't have. I mean, I will be careful.
Avery, do me a favor and open the door, but stand to the side as I ready
Sure.
your card.
Just give the DM a moment to get organized, and I'll open the door momentarily. Should have done this before, because this is going to be crazy.
Oh no,
Okay,
that's never good when the DM says that.
so the plan is Avra's going to open the door, and you have an action ready to throw a card in. Is that correct?
And
Yeah.
then the rest are ready to jump in if needed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, while I'm doing this, why don't you...
Roll for initiative.
I will. Can I? Yeah, I'll guide myself on initiative since we know this is happening.
Okay, put on that.
Yeah, that's good.
Avra... Initiative. Should be by the door. Is everybody happy where they are?
I don't know if I'm happy, but
20.
this is where I am.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm happy, but this is where I am.
Okay, definitely I put Costa far away because I was thinking we are gonna eat fire, so I wouldn't have Costa here.
Evra opens both of the doors, and the first thing she says is, "Oh shit!" Oh, I just noticed they're on the wrong layer, so we'll do the big reveal.
Everything's fine. Everything's not fine.
Okay.
Oh shit!
My God.
So what you see? Too many people in there. Can't see the number. Hang on, give me a sec. Let me move some creatures around. Can't see the number underneath it. 44.
44.
44.
All right. And I've lost the blue guy. You get over there. You get there. Oh man.
Where's a fireball when we need one?
Incoming.
I'll just make another blue one. There we go. Okay, so what you see is, yeah. Well, first of all, you see decaying body parts and organs covering the floor of the room. A crowd of soldiers, it seems like, servants, all type of thing, stand in the room, forming a wall in the middle. And flies buzz over the maggot-ridden carcasses, emitting a gut-wrenching stench. And they all turn around to you and go, "Roar!" And you see that the two different-looking creatures, these guys saying, "Attack them, destroy them, they shall not pass." And now I need to roll initiative for these guys. And the reason they're different colors is I can't have all the zombies hectic on the same turn, and I'm not doing them individually either. So first we'll do these guys. They can go on their own turn. And the zombies in groups. Get their own initiative. All 4 groups of them. Zombies rolling terribly. That's their job. Okay, so your prepared actions can go off. And Kracion, these double doors swing open and just a mass of undead, filth, maggots, flies. What do you do?
Yeah, I guess I'm going at the guy at the front here with the card. 26.
26 hits.
Oops, that was rolled a hit. Oh, dang it, just wasted a natural 20. Damage.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I can't roll sneak damage today. Wow, 15.
Sorry, I'm just organizing stuff. Which one did you hit again?
This guy at the front, this skeleton-looking guy at the front.
Okay. Yep, that hits. 15 points of damage as your card enters him. Boom. Did anybody else have a prepared action?
No.
I guess you guys are towards the back, right? Okay. Yeah, melee characters, what I'm trying to say. This guy swings over and he says, "This way, you are not permitted. You did not say the password. You are not welcome." And he reaches over to Avra. First of all, swings with his long sword. Hits Avra with a 20. He says, damn it! She takes 6 points of damage. And then he reaches out a ghostly finger and just tries to grab her around the neck. But he rolls a natural 1. That'll be the end of his turn. Avra says, Bone! A little help here! Bone.
5, 10, 15. Plan! Many!
Many is an understatement.
He asks, sort of. But he's gonna take a dodge action as he sort of holds his maul with his 2 hands in front of the door, letting it stay open, but trying to block passage.
Okay. All right. Probably just move you there. I think. Well, yeah, you can move there or there. Which one would you like to go? There? That would block
Well,
the door, I guess.
If that blocks the door, I'm fine with staying there.
Okay, because you get in
So
them
you just,
already. Do I need
hold
to
in front
ask
of the
as
door.
well?
If I'm raging,
Yeah.
no, I'm saving it.
All right. Okay, Incration, Bone holding the front line, providing a wall. And Avra says, okay, we got this, Bone. Let's stand strong. Incration.
Steady, aim, throw a card at the guy that tried to reach out and touch Avray.
This guy tried to strangle her. Card. 19 hits. He's wearing some type of leather armor, but you pierce through the leather armor.
That's better sneak damage. There we go, 25.
He recoils back, but he manages to withstand the blow. It says, we have numbers on our side. And the guy at the back is going to pull out a longbow, shoot twice at Bone at disadvantage, rolling a 15 and a 15 Bone. And you parry them easily enough with the Maul of Wonder. Adai.
I move here and I'm going to cast a second level Rhyme's Binding Eyes,
Sure.
which will affect. Can you put me a cone, maybe? I think it would be easier.
How big's the cone?
30 feet long cone.
Oh my goodness.
So I think it like there are some on the edges that are not affected, but yeah. So I think there. I don't know how many you can count there. Depends.
Oh, this could be the perfect spell, dude.
Yeah, I think I think it takes most of them, but you cannot calculate.
Okay, well, once you have it in place, I'm going to lock it down.
Like this, for example. That's about right. I think I cannot go. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the DC for the save?
It's 14.
14. Let me bring up a zombie card. Okay. 14. The dexterity.
Did it roll properly?
So,
Yeah,
30-foot cone. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Only
I'll
8
do
points
4.
of damage. This is a really bad roll.
1, 2, 3, 4. They all fail. The blue ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all fail. I'll say 2 at the bottom. Yep, they're all bound in ice.
Okay, they cannot move unless they use an action, and they take 8 points of damage.
Okay, nice.
And I'm thinking on whether I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity. Bone already acted. Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Okay, just recording all that damage. 14. Okay, they can use an action to free themselves, right?
Mm-hmm. Have a good pool of life. Okay.
Maybe and that one. Okay, so Rhyme Binding Ice comes in and you retreat, invoking an attack of opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, the zombie just tries to grab you around the throat and pull you back into the mall, but it rolls a 5. It's a swing and a miss.
Okay. I activated also the seal with my bonus action, by the way.
Oh, sure.
And that's my turn. Yes, I didn't roll for Costa, but I think we'll just get closer.
Okay. The commanders of this undead multitude come and they try and swing a longsword at Bone. At disadvantage, rolling a 9. Then it tries to wrench you around the neck again. Rolling a 22, no, an 8 at disadvantage. So the maul is holding firm. Just put Coastal in the right place. Okay, Avra. Alright, Bone, should I just hold the front line or smash? What should I do?
Hold on. Hold the door.
Oh, okay, got it. And she takes a dodge action as well, just putting her dukes up effectively. She doesn't have a weapon. Okay, the zombies. These orange zombies. These ones are going to break their binds, so they're free. And I don't think... No, they've got no melee weapons, so these orange zombies just shuffle up to the front. Trying to break through, but there's nowhere to break through. Okay, so that's all they'll do. These zombies will break their bonds, but that'll be it. And this zombie will go there. So negating the zombies effectively. Very good. But then the white says back to Avra. Trying to swing at the sword again at disadvantage. Hits with a 13 at disadvantage. She takes 5 points of damage. You notice that Avra is wearing no armor whatsoever. And she's a little slow moving as well. Then she reaches his hand to grab her around the neck and hits. And she needs to make a constitution saving throw, of which she passes. So she takes 5 points of necrotic damage. Bone.
Yeah. He's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. Holding firm. Incretion.
The one that is hurt super bad. Let's go ahead and steady aim and just try to finish him off. I think that will finish him off with a natural 20.
You can roll if you like, because rolling dice is fun.
Natural 20!
But the damaged white was on 5 hit points. Just boof, falls to the ground dead.
Plus 3 to this just to see. 44 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. And that was steady aim, so staying where you are. Coastal.
Coastal is going to fly by help against this enemy. Yeah.
Okay, so advantage on that one. In and out. Got it. Fly by. The commander at the back of it gets out his longbow. Going to try and shoot through Bone and Avra at Incretion. Just to make 2 straight longbow attacks. An 18 and a 9.
18 will hit.
18, so the longbow thumps into for 7 points of piercing damage. And Adai, what do you do?
Okay, something crazy, I think. We don't have time for this. And I'm going to take a gem from my helmet and I throw it inside. Casting Wall of Fire.
Wall of fire. Oh, interesting.
Yes. So I'm going to make a wall like this.
Actually, I have a wall here that I prepared earlier.
No, I make it a square.
Make it square because it's a
I make it
circle.
like this, and it's facing outwards. Thank you.
Okay.
So basically, except for the 4 guys who are inside, every single one of them will take the amount of damage that I rolled 37 at the beginning of their turn.
Okay.
Sorry, no, the ones that are in the circle will take it at the beginning of the turn, and the others at the end of their turn if they stay close to end the area. Basically, there's only a few squares that they are not affected. I think only the 4 squares here are not affected.
Okay. So, all right. So, but nothing happens now.
No, it's going to be in their turns. So basically,
Okay.
anyone, but just so to tell you, the ones that are under the ring, at the beginning of their turn, they take the damage. The rest in the room that they are not in this line, they will take it at the end of the turn, or every time they cross the ring. In addition,
Okay.
they can take it twice.
Avra says.
Some of them do take damage now because it says when the wall appears.
Okay.
Each creature within its area must make.
You're right. Yeah, sorry, you're right. The ones that are in the ring, they take it now. Sorry, my bad.
So the ones in the center here are taking damage.
No, the ones that are in the square or in the ones in the middle, they are totally fine. These are the safe. The middle of the ring is the safest place in this.
Okay. The Eye of the Storm. Roll 37. Well, we're going to do the Wall of Shame, so we don't. Let's just move this for a second, because everybody around here dies. It cannot make the save. I'll put that back there. I guess this guy here dies as well. Get out the way, Ring of Fire. Actually, I'll lock the Ring of Fire to a different layer. There we go. So, yeah, cool. Well, there was a lot of zombies instantly killed. Nice. Okay, well done, Adai. So, yeah, cool.
And I shout to the others, push them towards the wall of fire. So basically, you push them anywhere after this yellow line, they will take the damage.
Why the yellow line? Isn't it?
Because it's 10 feet. They get damage at the end of their turn if they are 10 feet close to the ring of fire, which means that all those squares here, if they're in the room, they are affected.
I got it.
So there's only 4 squares saved there or inside of the ring. So 8 squares in total.
Okay, Avra says, I can't push him in, but frick, there's a guy in front of me. I'm not going to dodge it. I'm going to screw this. And she just gets out her fist and pounds on the white in front of her. Die, you son of a bitch. Oh, look at that. 27 points of damage. And actually, she gets advantage, but I rolled that anyway. So this... Come here, you guy. 27 points of damage. He just pounds on him for saying the dodge action. Okay, the zombies. The orange zombies, of which there are 2. Well, one of them's going to take a step forward to get out.
3.
3? Oh, you're right. 3 of them. One of them's going to step forward, try and punch Bones in the face at disadvantage, rolling a natural 20 and a 5. And I'm going to say this one just gets burnt up. Crispy. Okay. Blue zombies. What did you roll? 37? Crispy.
Yes.
In fact, I'm going to say
And the ones inside are safe. The ones inside are safe unless they want to cross the ring.
I'm going to say zombies are fundamentally afraid of fire, so they're just going to stay there not knowing what to do. So the only zombies left are the ones in the ring of fire. And that's what they're going to do.
Well, you had a red guy up here. He's safe.
Yes, he's safe. And this, yes.
But there's nowhere for him to attack. So
yeah.
It's
he can call
congealed.
it.
But we'll get there. Okay, you're right.
He's in a wall. I thought he was by Adai. Okay.
Bone. Yes, Bone.
Small. He's gonna. Let's see. Can he attack the one next to Avra?
Yeah, it's a double door, so absolutely. Not
Oh, yeah.
advantage, though.
Please he will do so.
You go reckless. Okay.
I'll go reckless. It's fun.
All right.
Yeah, it's fun. 20. Scotch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, just... Is this guy here, right? In front of Ever, this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just... Yeah. Turn him into pulp. Oomph. Gone.
Then he's gonna kick this zombie into the ball of fire. If
Whoa.
it's correct, if it hits there,
Yeah.
he's gonna hit
Yeah.
the ball of
Yeah,
fire. Yeah, then he's gonna do so. Just pump him.
Boy can try. Oh, he rolls a 19 for his strength. Ah!
20 is good.
You know, technically that won't happen yet because he didn't move. You moved him, but he's in a bad situation. He's not going to be able to do anything. He eventually gets crispied up. It'll happen on his turn, but yeah, he gets crispied up. Okay, well done. Do you stay where you are, Bone?
Yeah, not too fond of fires.
Who could blame you? Okay, and Crescion.
Okay. I am going. Well, I'm gonna leave it to you, Malcolm. So, if I steady aim when it says the next attack roll on the current turn, does that mean I can hold an action until, as long as like my action goes off, in the current turn, or is it my current turn?
There's a difference between turn and round. If it said current round, you could do that, but
Okay.
turn, no.
Right, that's what I was getting confused. Round.
Sure.
Well, Adai, does Wall of Fire hinder projectiles at all? Because I know there's a fire spell that does that.
It doesn't, but you don't see through. So you may miss, but you can try to shoot through the fire.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you have disadvantage, basically.
Okay, well, I'll steady aim to make a straight roll at the blue one.
Okay. So just take your first roll, of course. Oh, but you did that way anyway. Oh, okay.
Now I'm sad I
That's
don't get
not
sneak.
Disadvantage, still.
No,
But
I
he's
steady
any-
aim for a straight roll.
Oh, I said it ain't. Whoa. Okay, roll damage.
That's why I'm internally crying right now because I don't get my sneak.
Yeah, that's true.
Plus 5 is gonna be 13 total damage.
The zombie survives with 1 hit point. Okay,
That will be
Crescion, it's tough. You lose that advantage, right? Coastal?
Coastal is going to give advantage against this zombie here, so he's going inside and outside.
Okay, advantage on the zombie. Everybody make me a perception check, please.
Oh,
Wow. Too bad I don't.
Yeah. And who are you missing? Oh no, Everett. Well, let's see how good Everett's ears are. Perception is wisdom. Not bad.
All those natural.
Yeah, hers doesn't count, of course. Bone. You hear the person on the other side of the wall of fire saying, "She must be informed." And he opens the door and runs off down the corridor. Just checking his movement speed 30, so. And I'm just going to reveal it as he opened the door. Long corridor. Like this. He's running. Okay, that's going to be his turn. Adai.
It's only Bone here, no?
I'll say, Adai, you hear it as well with your 18. That's pretty good.
Okay, then let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's trying to run away. I run inside the place, and I go into. I think whether eating up the fire or.
So running
Sorry,
through the fire?
I'm thinking whether running through the fire or I'm removing the. It's a lot of damage. I remove it and I rush through. So this may surprise them, but they still have an option for an attack of opportunity.
As you run past 2 of the zombies.
Yeah, actually, no, sorry, I don't get it there because it makes no sense. I'm gonna use it anyway. I run here, and then I'm going to use Misty Step.
Okay.
And then it's gonna be 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Until here is 12. And then I use my.
Yep, carry on.
Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. I just barely. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I use my action to run towards here.
Okay. So you catch up to him, but that's your action, bonus action, and movement. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm gonna tell him, "Coward, you cannot confront me. You don't have the guts to fight for your queen." It doesn't matter.
I not have the guts, but I have the brain. The queen must be informed. Actually, make an insight check, Adai.
Not.
Okay. Useful information not given. Okay. So what zombies are these? Orange zombies. One orange zombie is going to attack Avra, trying to punch her, and succeeds for 3 points of bludgeoning damage. And she says, "Ow! That really hurt." As it fights his finger. Blue zombies are going to rush forward. Mindlessly, one of them is going to take Bone at advantage because he went reckless. And he rolls a 16 Bone, so you dodge underneath it easily enough. And these red zombies going to stay there. He's trapped in the corner. And the green zombies are all going to rush forward, just desperate to get you. Bone, wall of zombies in front of you. Adai dashing down the corridor. Actually, he would go down there.
Yeah, he's going to try to make a path. So he's going to try to follow his friend. He's going to attack this thing.
Oops.
This thing. Let's see. Not recklessly, because he's not making much of an effort with these puny things. Normally.
Yeah, roll damage if you like, but it has 1 hit point, so you cleave a path through the first one.
Moving over here, that's 5 feet, and then he's going to get the front of him.
Okay. 12 hits.
Oh.
Zombies, right? Easy to hit. But you don't quite clear a path from you. Lob off one of his arms, but he's still standing.
Oof. Yeah, I suppose that's going to be my turn.
Okay, trying to carve a path. In Cracion, you see Adai dashing down the corridor after this guy. What do you do?
I will take the 2 attacks of opportunity and shimmy by Bone.
Okay, 2 slam attacks from zombies. One's a 8, one's a 16. So you dodge both of them.
17. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And then we'll bonus action dash.
Good.
And then I will throw a card at him. I believe he's exactly 30. Perfect. Yep, throw a card at him.
So no advantage, but we'll be sneak if you hit.
Just debating if I wanted to burn a charge for a special thing or not. We'll wait. We will not burn it.
Okay.
Just the first roll here.
Come on, 20.
Oh, my
Nice.
goodness. Wow, that's clutch.
Natural 20!
All right. 8d6, 2d4 plus 5 to this. Ill. 35 points of damage. That was a lot of 2s on my sneaks.
So a massive hit as your card cuts him across the throat. Blood spurts out, but his stems are bleeding. So it was 36?
35.
35. But he survives. And he's looking worried, though. But we'll see what he does. Coastal.
It goes the same way as Incretion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many is 8? 9.
Coastal's pretty fast, right?
10, yeah, but it's 16, so until here. And actually, no, it's going to dash just to look. Is there any door in the other side? Or?
Oh, sorry. Yes, there is.
One, two, three. I think he can go here. I will quickly check, but basically he will just go into the door just to be annoying in case the other guy wants to continue his path. Yeah, he can do that, yes.
To reveal a bit more of the map.
Okay, that's his turn.
Okay, so dashing past, taking exactly the same path as Incration do, so not invoking opportunities. Yeah. Now, D. Well, Adi, firstly, have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
We'll see if it
Hopefully
matters
roll.
what he does.
Damn it. 12.
12. So he turns his back to you and it just glances off one of the studs on his leather armor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just check something. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Opens the door. I saw he opens. It says the double door. And we'll reveal this room here. And he is just running. And that's as far as he gets, though. Taking off. Adi.
I move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to use my bonus action to hex him.
Okay.
And I'm going to fireball him.
Okay. Fire bolt. Cool.
Oh, come on. And I miss.
10 misses. He just dodges underneath it.
Damn it. Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah, but he is hexed up. That's something.
I do hex on athletics just in case.
Okay. Oh, it's strength, but yeah, good to know.
It's
Okay, you want to clear a bone path? This is how we do it. And we'll say this first one's at advantage thanks to Coastal. Smashes through the first one. And she's going to go for this one up here. Goes to slam it. Smashes through that one. And she's, okay, Bone! Path is clear. Over to you. And we have
Nice. Smash.
orange zombies. No orange zombies left, so I'll remove that one. Blue zombies. No blue zombies left, so I'll remove that one. Red zombies. Okay, the zombie to the north of you is going to try and slam you. And it rolls a natural 20 for 9 points of damage. Zombies are not completely useless. Now the two green ones are both going to attack Avra. And they both hit for 10 points of damage. Once again, I will emphasize she's not wearing any armor. Okay, Bone. Path is clear. Kind of. What do you do?
Let's see. Get there. Ranged attacks. I think he's going to assist Avra in clearing these zombies out. So he's going to attack the one next to her.
Sure. This one up the front. Cool.
Let's see.
Wonder
yeah, it's
is
going to do
what?
it. Yeah, recklessly.
Recklessly. Cool. 21 hits. Not a great roll. Zombie remains standing.
Oof. I guess another hit on.
Sure. Hits again.
That should be enough.
11, 16. This is between a 1 and a 13. Oh, no, I need to be 13 or higher. No, dies. Looks for a moment it was going to come back to life, Bone, but it doesn't.
Good. Yeah, I think he's going to stay there. He won't get there in time, I think.
Cool. And Kracion, this commander seems desperate to inform somebody. What do you do?
We will, let's see here. Bam. Bonus action dash. And we will throw another card at him.
All right. No sneak attack damage if you hit.
Great roll.
If you keep on rolling natural 20s, I'm going to be annoyed, but a 27 is enough to hit it.
+5 to this, so it doesn't roll sneak. 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
The card slams into his back, but he keeps on going. Not quite dead yet. But he's hoofing it. Coastal.
Does fly by help and stays in front of his face.
Just trying to block his way.
It cannot do it. It's just more like favor, but
Okay, cool. He's got one tactic and he's sticking to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I guess you see into this room now. Okay, just taking off. Beer running as fast as he can.
Thanks for showing us the path.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I burn a second level spell and I do Misty Step. Wait, how is so far? Wait a second.
I think Firebolt has 120 range. You should be okay without having.
Yeah, but I'm thinking on whether I thought I can actually hit him on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, even no, I don't miss the step. I firebolt him. Yeah.
At advantage, thanks to Coastal.
Yes. Okay. Let's see if we get a little bit lucky. 15.
I don't think that hits. Oh no, 15 does hit. The firebolt slams him in the back. You can roll damage if you like, but I think you're going to do more than 4 points of damage. Just in case.
I can roll to once. So that's, I think it's fair to add his roll.
Okay, let's see the roll. Don't forget your hits.
Actually, I don't kill him. 3 the points of damage.
And your hex.
Hex, thank you. Then he's dead.
That'll be at least 1. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thanks.
running away, but didn't quite make it. So I'll switch back to Avra. There's 2 zombies left. So we're just going to do Avra and Bone for a second, so you can get the kill. Avra slams a zombie in front of her, crushes it for 15 points of damage, throws it aside, comes to the north one. Right. Oh, you're not a door. You're next. And she goes to slam that one. And she almost crushes it, but doesn't. 13 points of damage. Zombies. I will just say that the green one will attack Bone at advantage. Whoomp. Misses with a 16. The other one will attack Evra, not at advantage. Rolling a 13 and hitting her for 5 points of damage. And as I said, we'll just do Bone and Evra for now, because this is going to be a quick cleanup. Bone, what do you do?
Attack him. Just get the one that hit me recklessly. That should be enough.
22 definitely hits.
That should be 10 damage.
Survives.
Another.
Cool. Yeah, hits again. Roll damage.
12.
5, 17. I need a 14 or higher. Down it goes.
Oof. Nice. Yes, done.
Okay. The one zombie left will attack Avra. And miss. Avra will attack back, slam it twice. And rolls a natural 20, it survives. No. Okay, with that, this undead wall vanishes. The guys that run away are no more. And we'll just clean up all this stuff.
I take the body and bring him back to where Abra and Bon are. So we come back with the body back track a bit. With a weird track here.
Okay.
Oh, that was close. Abra, I realized that you are not wearing an armor. Do you want to use one of the armors from the soldiers? Can you?
I don't know how to use armor. I'm sorry.
Okay. If you get really injured, let me know. Okay, we can help you. We can patch you up.
Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm not too bad now. But yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I think if we maybe thinking in the future, so we do a wall to protect the people. Maybe we can switch, so I can help you also making up the wall to protect the others.
Okay. Sounds good. And you look around this room. As I said, there's a lot of gore in here. Yeah. Just gore. Nothing much more I can add.
Crispy.
Shall we maybe try these two rooms on the sides of this corridor before moving forward? I mean, this guy was really moving west towards we think the queen, but nevertheless, I think maybe good to keep an eye on what we are leaving behind. What do you think, Christian?
Sounds like a good plan, but one thing, if we are getting close to the queen, maybe no more booming blades. That's kind of loud, and we don't want to alert her to our position.
That's a really good call. I will try to contain myself. But sometimes in the heat of the battle, a lot of my ancestors come forward, and I don't think straight. And sorry about that.
I understand. You ain't one for sneaking. Just friendly reminder. That's all.
Okay, that's a good reminder. Thank you. Okay, let's try south first, for example. We hear and...
Yep. So we've got
and if you
Cratio
don't hear
on
anything,
14, Adi 10. You listen at the door. You don't.
It was a 20.
Adi
I had a 20. Yes, and
for
Christian, I don't
your
know how much he had.
perception.
Yes.
So I'm using
Oh,
those
I thought
rolls.
we were sneaking first, so I did. Yeah. My bad.
You
I forgot
open
we
the door,
pre-rolled.
and all of a sudden everything pauses. You become instantly paralyzed for about 5 minutes, as we'll take a short break I'll see you guys back in a moment.
Yeah.
See you, man.
Okay, cool.
See you.
with the immediate danger of this zombie wall behind you, you open up the door, the double doors, we'll say, and you reveal it first. Whoops, then I'll describe it. Come back. Lost it. Okay. Right there. Inside of this room, you see it's a well-equipped kitchen. And you might have expected some servants to be there and a lot of people to feed in the castle. But, yeah. There is a large cauldron, this one right here, bubbling away, and it smells.
Okay. And we are missing something in between, no? Like a room. Is there something like that? Like here, like a door or to a maybe
there is.
storage or something like that? Okay. Just for the sake of it, we will hear there. I will go in there to hear and check inside.
Okay. Well, as you pass this cauldron here, you can't help but look inside it. And inside you see skulls, bony hands, feet, eyeballs, pieces of hair, and other body parts and organs float in the softly bubbling soup.
Try not to puke badly. Keep my breath, and swiftly I try to hear through the door, probably with disadvantage, and if I don't hear anything, I will open it just to double check.
And you rolled a 20. You do hear something inside. There's raspy chittering sounds and the beating of buzzing sound of wings.
Okay. I already seen the structure of the place. I take one of the chairs or anything that is heavy here, and I secure the door so that the whatever critter is inside cannot go outside.
Sure.
Um,
So roll me a survival check. I want to
Okay.
get a locked door.
a 5.
Okay.
Okay, and then we go outside and close these doors. I think there are some critters in that storage room, but given the organization of the place, I don't think it's worth it to take the risk.
No smash.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we
So
wait
then-
to smash Bone.
Yeah, maybe a little bit later.
Smash we-
But you did really well, Bon. And you were really smart keeping this enemy before down. This is really a good tactical move, Bon. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm smart.
You are smart indeed, yes. You have wits. And we hear on this door and move forward. So I think I have to roll again at some
Yep.
point, so I will just do it.
I'll keep yours for no, but both of you roll again. Incretion and had I 23?
Guide myself again
Sure.
for it. 17.
17. Okay, you listen at the door. You don't hear anything. You're gonna swing it open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, inside, and I'll show this bit as well as you can peer out the windows. You see a large dining hall. The dining hall is in an absolute mess. There is food everywhere, like on the walls, on the doors, smeared on the chairs, broken glasses, Yeah. Yeah, just broken glasses, cutlery skewered around, some of it not cleaned, and just food everywhere, caking the doors, caking the floor, caking the carpet, caking the table. Just messy stuff.
Does it look like it was a food fight per se, or if it was a battle that caused all this?
Since you use the word food fight, I will tell you yes, it appears there was a food fight in here.
Okay.
I had a food fight when I was in university. We all cooked meals and everything, and we started throwing it. And the mashed potatoes wasn't quite cool enough, and the guy got mashed potatoes in the face. Ah, it burns! It burns! It
Oh.
burns! So we should have waited for the mashed potatoes to cool down. He was fine, but yeah. Okay, and there's also two paintings here that you see. They haven't been defaced. One of them depicts the royal palace, just a nice picture of it, and the other one shows a large army of Aglarion camping near a battlefield.
Does it look to be in this plane or like the Feywild? Or would we know the difference?
Just on the countryside, so you don't suspect it's the Fey.
Okay.
Okay, so we move forward.
Seems so. Luckily, that skeleton friend of ours showed us the way.
Yes. Okay, so we go to this other living room slash.
It's a drawing room. It's large sofas and cushions around a large table. Comfortable chairs. There's some broken glass and spilled liquor covering the table.
Is this a dead hound?
Yeah.
A chair. Maybe it's a chair.
No, I think it's a chair. Yeah. And you see, some type of drawing room.
We check again for anything that could be of interest, keys or any other information or items that catch our attention. If not, we quickly move forward.
Sure. Well, everybody make an investigation check. Including Abra, who's lagging behind. That'll be an intelligence. Bone and her find something that's not interesting. But you do find a platinum bar stuck between two cushions in one of the sofas.
Okay. I take it that seems to be good money for the group. Okay.
Pocket that. Very good.
And we move forward.
Just let me check something.
Do I need to write the number of the room or something for your perusal, or just platinum bar is enough?
Platinum bar is enough.
Okay.
So I'm just checking something. Okay. Got it. Yep, platinum bar. As you were.
Okay, so we move forward, I think.
Oh, sorry, I'll reveal some other things. There's a few doorways at the end here. A few doors, rather.
Okay. I guess do south first, just to cover that part.
That works for me. I was thinking north or south first.
Okay.
You press your ear to the door. Both of you don't hear anything. So I'll open the door and show you inside. The hallway. Short hallway.
Looks like it goes into a around the L back to the east.
Yep, it does. Tell you what, we'll, that's
I'll
what you
like
see.
kind of wave. Oh. I sneak back and whisper to you that 3 more doors. Or 4 more doors. Is this one a door too, Malcolm, or no? Because the art looks like it, but I don't see the actual door symbol on the map.
Sorry, it's probably... This is a disadvantage of using this fog of war thing that I'm using.
Okay, it is a door too. Okay,
So they
doors.
look from here. They look like cells where people sleep. Does it? It's like that. Or?
Can't tell from around the corner.
Yeah. So we will go and check anyway. So does it look like cells for to sleep?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll give you this one for free. You open that door and peer inside. It appears to be some type of sleeping quarters.
Yeah. Okay. Because it looks exactly like that from.
Yeah, they're sparsely furnished. Simple beds. A small chest at the end of each of the beds. Yeah.
You want to check them, or shall we move forward?
I say we move forward.
Okay. Then north.
Check north.
You listen at the doorway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you all of this for free. That's going to add much interest. All of it appears to be some type of knight's quarters, maybe where the knights used to hang out. And what gives you that information is that it's all very sparsely furnished. And while it's a bit of a mess at the moment with tables broken and looks like some type of bloody feast was happening in this dining hall for the knights, judging by just the general vibe of it, it's very neat, very organized, implying some military discipline. You do see in this room, we'll say, there's a large portrait of King Razamar Valsur Malkar I. He was the very first king once the theological order was thrown over. So that was the first king, the true founder of Eglarion. Parts of the portrait is slightly burned, but still easily recognizable that it's supposed to be King Razmaral Valsur Malkar I. So knight's quarters.
Okay. I think then we go west, no?
Yeah. Believe so.
So we now in this one we will take care because I mean this is the direction this guy was taking. So just in case they heard the battle or something, special attention not to screw up.
Listen at the door. You hear nothing, and you see spiral staircases descending downwards. Okay. And you do know you're in the top level of the palace. There's 2 levels below you. Like there's a level below this, and then ground level.
Okay. I think we should go ahead. I like more the south because it's closer to the exit, but that's my. I know one. One seems to go up and one seems to go down. Or both of them.
They both go down. Both go down.
Okay. So then I suggest going south, but that's only my test.
I think they go to the same place, Ada. It looks like they both go down into a long hallway like here.
Well, you don't get knowledge of magic without having your quirks, so that's. But we can take any of them.
I actually wouldn't Adai know better because he's been to other palace multiple times.
But probably not in these rooms, no? I guess maybe only in the main hall or something.
Eli is a noble of a minorish sort of a big house, but he didn't really get invites because
Okay.
your family
Only,
didn't
only,
like him.
only my final days when they want me to marry the queen, but that's about it. And I never consume.
Sorry, I just made a slight boo-boo.
Okay, I follow you in Christian, either way.
Okay.
We're short a couple because they just want to keep snuggling in the corners. Let's stay together instead of splitting. We'll go down south.
Okay.
Okay, just getting the map ready. Can't forget
Don't
Evra.
forget Avery. Abra.
Where is Evra? Oh, that's
She's
right here.
Yep,
yeah.
sorry, I'm looking at the wrong map, wondering where she was. Okay, come here, Evra. Should make her draggable. Don't worry about that now. And Bone, of course.
And Costa is there, just in case.
Okay, sure. Bring Coastal down. So it turns out that both spiral staircases just lead to the same place. Okay. And there. Oh, shit. Okay, so if you don't know where you are, you're right there.
I don't know if it's important, but there's a square that we can see here.
Where's the square? Oh, yeah, this is the boo-boo I made. I'll just hide that. There we go. Okay.
See that, Ada? They both came to the same spot. Lady Luck be shining on us.
Okay, you were right. So let's be quiet and hope for the best. Okay.
We'll be smashing soon, buddy. Hang in there.
Smash.
We here and move.
Hey, you listen to the
point.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick reminder, I don't think Bone is vulnerable anymore because we used the scroll of
Yes.
Lesser Restoration on it.
That's correct.
Okay. Just make sure I had that remembered right. Okay.
So you both listen to the doorways and for 10 points. Actually, for DM inspiration, what's behind these doors?
Queen Athena.
Castle Hall? The main hall?
Oh,
The
DM
throne
inspiration. Oh, just as I said, no, I'll give you it, I'll be nice. Yes, it's the throne room. This is where the coronation happened. And let me just reveal it, then I'll describe what's going on. So yeah, this is where Queen Athena was coronated.
Oh, this is where she was behind that shimmering shield.
Yep.
What the hell is that?
Well, what you see?
That's slaughtered bodies of hundreds of nobles.
Bones.
Oh, well, first of all, it's a nice white marble floor. 40-foot ceiling. Plenty of light is in. Wait a minute. Throughout the middle section of the throne room, there are 40-foot long chains, some of them covered in blood dangling from the ceiling, forming a thick net of chains in front of the stage and between the two galleries. Humanoid forms wriggle in pain within the forest of chains, their bodies entwined high above the ground. That's what you see.
What the actual fuck? I look at the bodies, not hoping, but maybe if there is a caramosa hanging there.
No caramosas. You notice there are some nobles there. You don't recognize them, but judging by their clothes, there appears to be some servants of the palace as well. Oh.
They're still alive?
Yeah, still alive. They look terrible. Some of the chains have actually like gone into their body. They're in an absolute mess and they're in agony.
Damn it. And the chains that you said, the parts of the chains that went to their body, are they kind of alive, like moving, or like magically enchanted?
Can I kind of check?
Guidance.
I don't think I will do much, but I will just roll a d4. That's a 12.
Your opinion? It's not some type of magical enchantment. They're just bodies in absolute agony. Some of the bodies are plainly dead as they're hanging limp with a chain through their body. Some of them are wriggling pathetically.
I think we need to move forward, but I'm going to check whether I see anyone. I think at least myself, I will go around it and through this corridor on the south. And I'm going to check whether I see a body.
To enter this side, you first must have to go up the stairs.
No, it's not possible to jump. Okay, because it's too high, no? I guess.
This throne room is a little bit elevated, like 10 feet, but this is like 40 feet up. So the easiest way normally would just be to go down these stairs and then down up these stairs. But I'm assuming you don't want to take the direct way.
No. So from here to here is like 30 feet difference?
Yeah. Yep.
I think I will take the rope and we will try to climb it.
Okay,
in the rope is a rope is 30 feet, or I forgot how long is a rope.
50 feet.
Then I will just basically try to throw a rope and with a hook get it in there and try to climb.
Make a survival check.
Guidance.
Yeah, that will be
I'll put it this way. 13 makes it. Okay. Yep, and just make an athletics check at advantage to climb up the rope. It's a 30-foot climb, so it's not trivial.
Yeah. It's a 22. And then I will help the others to, I guess, to teach us enough. So I will just hold the... So basically, in case I didn't do it that well, because I don't know whether I secure the hook that well, I will kind of also hold myself so that there's, or make a note or something that is easier for the others to go up.
Chris says, I don't need no rope. And she just climbs up with a natural 20.
So with advantage.
Yep.
Adai, what's the plan here? I mean, I know they're suffering, but we got a job to do. We need the crown.
I know. I mean, we need to move forward to the east, but let me at least check whether we can save one of them.
That's just gonna lead us to the courtyard. That's the way we escaped when all them knights transformed on us.
That's true. And are there no doors beyond that?
I have to go down here.
No. But then from this room we have these doors, which you're right. They bring us into the yard. Are those stairs going farther forward?
Do those stairs go down more?
The stairs you entered in, no.
Oh, okay. I thought they did.
I'll tell you what. I'll reveal something without revealing the whole map. These over here are the doors that you entered this palace from for the coronation. Those doors there. So if you want to leave this level, that would be the way to exit this main part. And you wouldn't know there's a whole other side of the palace on the other side. And in fact, you already saw this before, so I'll reveal this before.
So we could cross to the other side, for example, or...
Yeah, but you'd have to leave the castle to do that.
Okay. from the upper floor where we were, did we have a chance to go to the other side of the palace?
You don't know. I mean, you didn't explore the extreme west,
Yeah.
did you?
Yeah, maybe we have to go upstairs again. I don't know.
Yeah, the gardens.
Maybe it's worth it before. You're right that in question, if we move forward, maybe we don't find anything here. Maybe shall we go upstairs again and try to check the place better?
The only thing left was that room of shit, puke, and blood.
I'll move you back over there. I'm not saying you've gone there yet, but just to give you a sense of where you've looked and where you haven't looked. Oops.
I mean, there was this wall, for example. I guess we can cross along the wall to the other side. And then we have this, as you say, this room of.
We got that room there.
And
And
this is we see a garden to the east, and the building it makes this U-turn. So basically, theoretically, it would be possible to go through that.
You could. This veranda here overlooks the garden. It's like about a 20-foot drop down to the garden itself. And then you see a walkway over. Actually, I'll show you the walkway by revealing it. There's a walkway on the other side here, and that would presumably take you to the other side of the courtyard without.
Okay, so we could cross.
It's the same problem though. I mean, if you entered from here, you have to cross the garden. If you enter from the ground below, you have to cross the garden unless you've got some other particularly cunning.
Okay,
plan.
in both cases, but maybe yeah. But theoretically, we could walk this direction, no? So I'm gonna draw it. We can just theoretically go like this yellow line there.
The only slight problem is getting off the veranda. But sure, it's up to you.
What do you prefer?
Let's continue while we're going. We might as well try to make this route safe, and it can be an emergency escape route. We have to backtrack.
So, you going up the level or staying on the second level?
Staying on the second level, going through the coordination hall.
Yeah, and then what I want to do is while we are going through this balcony, I'm going to check whether I see anybody that we may be able to help. Whether someone who is not that injured that we may be able to actually save him or her.
Okay, a medicine check. See if you think anybody's savable.
18? Roll 1.
You do see, actually, do it this way. You see a maid. Oops, not there. There. Dangling on a chain. Put one of those on there. And one over here. I mean, they look the healthiest of everybody. But to say they look healthy is a relative. But maybe they're savable.
Okay. Bon, will you give me a hand?
And Kracion, despite your terrible roll, you do manage to get up on top of the balcony. And I say Bone's so beefy he doesn't even need to roll. So you'll get up on the balcony if you want.
Bon, will you help me to take these 3, which maybe we can save from the chains?
I won't help.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the maiden and then go clockwise. We're going to try to either... First, we will try to do it carefully, but otherwise breaking the chains to get them released and then bring them into here.
You're going for her first?
Yes, and then this one which seems to be a kid, and then the man.
Okay, feel free to wander over there.
Yeah. I try to be careful because I'm worried that they're gonna get attacked by the chains, but that's a risk I take.
like a hesitant thing there. The chains are swaying gently, but they don't reach out and grab you, so that's good. Avra walks behind you. And
So
can
these-
everybody please
Roll for initiative.
I'm sorry.
explain why in a second. Oops. Coastal? We get Coastal in there?
Sorry, Costa, yes, my bad.
Okay, so Adai, as you enter into the chamber, all over the place. As you enter the chamber with these swinging bodies, these ones are like about 10 feet off the ground, so there's 30 foot of chain above them. Whoops. You see that there was a creature who looked like it was part of a dead body, but then you see it reveals its true self. Boom. And you see this creature just encased in chains, almost has chains attached to it. And it says, I am Nizkiah, the breath drinker. You're interlopers, and you are not welcome here. Can everybody please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh, damn it.
Oh, it's like a voice thing. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Except in Kracion, and Kracion doesn't have to. Oh, okay. Let's get Avra as well. Ugh. I'm going to whisper something for reasons to Bone and Adai. Yeah. That's what you see. It's unnerving, Bone and Adai. And
I
Avra
got
said,
the same message.
Good.
Spawn.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I see what I did now. Yes, but it's... Just going to whisper something to you, just to clarify it. That's why? Bone, Adai, makes sense? Oh! Oh, shit!
no.
Oh, no. Sorry, I thought you were Vander for a second. Just ignore when I messaged you, Adai. Just forget about you ever saw that. That was a big... Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, but still true what you see, so you can do that what you like. And this creature says, I am Nizkiah, the breath drinker. And you see, you mechanically, you are frightened of this visage of the thing that you see. Terrified. Adai, you are both, Bone and you're both frightened of this vision you see before you. And he's going to make 2 attacks against you, Adai. both at
Mhm.
advantage as these chain things rip out of its body with the thing
Mhm.
that you're seeing. And the first attack at advantage is a 27. Take 15 points of slashing damage.
How many?
15, 1
Twen-
5.
15. Okay, I take it.
And the chains wrap around you, and you are bound to these chains. And in fact, it's going to use can reach bone with his chains as well. So it's going to shoot out a bone at advantage. It rolls a 25 bone, 14 points of slashing damage, and you're encased in these chains as well. And all the chains in the courtyard here starts swishing back and forth. Okay. And Kracion, shit's gone down. What do you do?
Seeing this happen, a small taunt to Adai. Have you learned to stay on the mission yet? And we'll steady aim and throw a card from the banister here.
Okay.
Because he should be within exactly 30. Yep. Uh, 26.
A second. Just measure. Oh, just. Kracion, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Let's use your reaction thing. You just make it. 14 was a DC. Okay, as you were. So 26 hits. Yeah, roll damage.
All right.
And this thing is actually not next to Adai. It's got a 10-foot reach, and it's swooping down from the thing.
It's like in the air. Okay, so it evens out then.
So just 7?
18, because I steady aimed. I had yeah.
So you had advantage on the roll. Yes, so still 18 points of damage. Okay, great. Okay, so that's your turn as Nazkaya, the Breath Drinker. He
already attack.
No, that was surprise.
that was
Yeah, but I
surprise.
cannot. But I cannot be surprised.
Oh, sorry. Okay, Adai. Yep, and then it'll be his turn.
Okay. So I look at her, confused. What? How did you end up here, mother? You should not have come to take father. I told you to stay at home. And I feel like I'm terrified, I guess, no? So the feeling is real that I'm terrified.
Yeah.
I need to control myself. And I cast on myself a protection from evil.
Okay, cool.
So this gives me it doesn't protect me from frightened, but it gives me advantage if I have another save in the future about it.
Okay, well, at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom saving throw at advantage because you're protected from evil. And this is a fiend, so he'll have disadvantage against attacks against you. So wisdom saving throw, not good enough.
13, and I use my if the 13 is not enough, I use my reaction to give me a +4.
Okay, cool.
So the next turn, I can only use cantrips.
Yeah. Okay. You would notice that Incration's 14 makes it, but Adai's 13 doesn't make it. So that's interesting. Okay, Incration, you had your turn.
Do I still see my mother or
no? You see this nasty guy here.
Okay.
Okay.
And now it's turn again if you want it.
Cool. So. You are restrained. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to do one chain attack. It's got all these chains just flying all around its body. It's going to fly one of them at advantage at Bone. It rolls a dirty 20 for 6 points of slashing damage, Bone. And then it goes for Adai with a flat roll. because you have your protection from evil, and it rolls a natural 1, so that's good. Bone. At the start of your turn, these chains start ripping you like barbed wire. You take 9 points of piercing damage as these bones are sticking into you. As these barbs are sticking into you. So 9 points of damage. And you are restrained.
Restrained. Oh.
Costa will go with initiative 7, okay?
Yeah, got it.
Bone's gonna, in frightened state, rage as a bonus action.
Sure.
And he's going to... He's not sure what he's seeing, or... but he's going to try to rip himself free from whatever's binding him.
Sure, make an athletics check. At advantage because of your rage. Yeah, you rip off the chains, no problem. Yeah, and that squeezing happens at the start of your turn, so unfortunately that still happens, but you do break free of the chain. And this guy is kind of dangling on the chains. I'll put a marker on him 20 feet up in the air. Oh no! I'll say 10 feet up in the air. That makes more sense.
Yes, I can't move any closer due to fear, so so he's going to stay there.
Okay.
Yes, do I make another wisdom saving throw?
Yep, another wisdom saving throw.
See?
Nah. Still afraid, still... Yeah, you see what you see before, Bone, and terrorized with fear. Avra rushes in. Some of these chains. So it's going to try and... So one of these chains try and lash onto Avra. And it misses. And she rushes forward. And she's going to jump up. Grab the feet of this chain devil. And try to bring it down to your level. Says, come here, big boy. She jumps up, tries to grab him around the ankles. She rolls an 11. That's not good. He's got a +4 to this. He rolls a 23. So she tries to grab hold of him, and just one of the chains comes and whips her on the side, and she falls to the ground. Adai, you're still wrapped up in these chains. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay, and I guess I cannot attack him, no? Because I'm far away or any restraint, no?
First of all, make a concentration check.
Yeah, true. Good point.
For your protection, DC 10.
Okay, so then this is in my turn, no?
Yep, it's on your turn.
Then so my reaction is back, is what I mean.
Sure.
Then I use my reaction again.
Mm-hmm.
So to make the saving throw, and I'm going to use my action to release myself. Oh fuck! 1 second. There's a big insect that came into my room. I have to check. I'm gonna try to release myself. I guess athletics.
Hey, but your spell goes down, right? You lose concentration.
No. I use my reaction to do a +4 in saving throw. That would be a 12. Cool. And then I use my action to release myself. And can you give me a couple of minutes? There is a big beetle that came into my room. I need to...
Okay. Well,
so I release myself. That's my action, I guess, and that's it.
Coastal buzzes by. Gives advantage to the next attack. And Crescion.
Well, if Coastal's done giving advantage, we'll go ahead and throw a card first.
Okay, without steady aim, but still advantage. 24 hits. Actually, no. Can it? Yes, make a wisdom saving throw.
Again,
yep.
Okay. Natural 20.
Okay, you're fine, as you were. So you throw the card, roll a 24. 19 points of piercing damage from Heartless Edge. Was it 19? Okay, so that's just your action.
Yeah, let's see here. He's up in the, so he's 10 feet in the air. How high above him on this banister am I?
You're 30 feet high, so you're technically throwing downwards.
So throwing down. So I'm okay. So I will bonus action hide as I move over here and I attempt to stealth my location from him.
There's a banister over here, so you do your best to hide behind there. And 20, I'll tell you that you are successfully hidden, in case I forget it. His passive perception isn't that good.
Mark me with the purple dot so I know.
There we go, the good old purple dot. Okay. Nizakai the Breath Drinker is going to throw his chains at Evra. And with a 12, that hits Evra. And she takes 11 slashing damage. And she is restrained. Okay. That's one of his attacks. And he's going to try and get Adai again. And the chain at disadvantage.
Sorry, before you hit me, I didn't use my bonus action before. Do you mind? Because with the insight, I didn't realize. To use a second wind? Okay.
Sure.
You can just attack me, but that's just it. Yeah.
Well, thanks to you maintaining your concentration, the 27 to hit turns into a 13. So that's going to miss. Bone. Free from the chains, but the creature's 10 feet above you. What do you do? Well, you're still frightened for one thing.
Yeah. How much damage from the chains?
Oh, you're not in the chains. You broke 3 of the chains.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Heal that up. He's still frightened. He doesn't know what to do, but he sees someone chained next to him. He's gonna just turn away from this thing that he doesn't like seeing, and it's going to try to break this guy out of the chains.
He too is 10 feet above you. I mean, they're dangling there for a reason. So how would you do it? He's got chains through him and he's 10 feet above you. Gonna pull him down like a shish kebab? Just grab hold of his body and...
Nah. Let's see. You can reach up and grab something 12.5 feet off the ground. Yeah. If his chains are too tall up, I can't really help him without killing him. No. It's going to do a dodge action.
Dodge action.
Too close to the object of fear, so...
Okay, dodge action. And a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah. Could that be enough?
Bone is cooler than that. 19 is good enough. So you're no longer frightened. That happens at the end of your turn. Avra is squirming around. Says, I don't know. Oh, she takes some damage. She takes 8 points of damage. Oops. And she is going to try and break free. And she doesn't. And she continues to squirm around there. Adai, I don't know why you're number 12 all of a sudden, but Adai, do something.
Yeah, I don't know either.
There we go. That's off.
So if I jump, can I hit him? He's 10 feet high.
You can, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Okay, this I don't like. Does it look like a demon or something like that?
Yes.
Or non-undead? Yes.
When you look at the art and you tell me. Oh, I just told you.
It looks like, to me it looks like a demon, but I just okay. They will have probably advantage to saving throw because these fuckers do. I going to bring him down. That seems like a thing to do.
He's going to grab him by
Okay.
his hoofs and pull him down.
Yeah, I do that.
He rolls
22.
a 20. Oh, that was your roll. He rolls a natural 1. So you grab him. He tries to hold on the chains around him, but doesn't, and he gets dragged to the ground, opening
Yeah,
up for
and I'm
attacks.
gonna. Can I? If I can, I will drag him a little bit closer to Bone, so then Bone can smash even if he's not.
Okay, we'll do another contested roll. This time he rolls a 15.
16.
Okay, he shoots up chains from his hands, trying to break it, but you push him just a little bit over to that side.
Can I bring him here so the Bone can hit him? Or
I'm treating this as a push attack, so no.
but
Special
when I
fight.
grab someone, I'm grabbing him, no?
Oh, he is huge. I'm going to say you can move him 5
Okay,
feet.
that's one. That makes sense. Yeah, it's large. Yeah, I understand. Okay, it's bigger
Okay.
than I can. Okay, that's good. That's my.
Push him a little
Sure.
bit.
I don't know if I used before my bonus action to activate the shield, but if I didn't, I use it now.
Okay, so
And Costa is gonna do flyby help.
cool, got it. And Kracion.
I will hop up from hiding and throw a card at him.
Sure. Oof.
Nice.
Ah, man, what a roll. The lowest, 2 16s and a 20. Nice.
I know.
Natural 20!
All right. 18. All right. Plus 5 to this. Oh, that's a lot of ones for sneak. 40 total damage. 40.
Holy shit.
Massive hit on the demon. And he roars out in frustration.
Then I'll again do a little bob and weave bonus action. Hide again.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I'll say mechanically, he wanted to throw a chain at you, so he throws. What kind of creatures? Okay. He is going to throw out, animate some chains. Some chains fall from the ceiling around you. He knows approximately where you are, but not exactly. So he's gonna. So chains. He's got 4 of these things. So chains just sprout up around here, all around you. He's taking a guess. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a chain attack against you and Kracion at disadvantage as there's 4 chains. This is a reaction thing that he does. So it'll be a chain attack, but at disadvantage. That rolls a 21.
Yeah, at disadvantage, 21 will still hit.
So just by sheer dumb luck, he hits you for 12 points of damage, and the chains wrap around you.
I'll use my reaction to have that to 6 with Uncanny Dodge.
Sure. Now it's his actual turn. Let's see. Actually, could I get advantage off because you used it. 1 attack against Adai. Just at disadvantage. Your protection's still up. Disadvantage is an 18. Oh, just misses you. He's got Avra there. He's going to go for Bone with his other chain. Oh, natural 1, thanks to his dodge action. So Nezkai, the Breath Drinker, whiffs a bit there. And Bone, you see an opening. What do you do? Well, first of all, I know you're not bound. You're good.
Well, yeah. So he's reachable with attack.
Yeah, he's on the ground. And I pulled him down.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do like jumping and smashing him in the face.
Sure,
Recklessly.
flying maul attack. Recklessly. Fantastic. Uh, 16 hits. Oh, no, sorry, that was the other one. I'll just put it this way. He's got 4 hit points, 8 hit points. I think with a natural 20, you're going to do better than that. So,
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Ooh. Let's see. I think you killed Bones. But he's gonna grab one of the chains and sort of pull him to him, and using the momentum as he's running to him to just swing his hammer and just tear his upper body off the rest of his torso, just smashing him so hard.
his body collapses under Ferocious Thing and slowly, say over the 5 minutes, if you want to observe it, his body slowly dissolves into tar. Just decomposes. After a few minutes, nothing's left there but a pile of tar. And as you kill the creature, Avra and Kracion are released from their chains. They just go limping around you.
And what about the other people?
Nope. Not the other people.
Okay. Look at the Incretion and say, I'm sorry, I screw up, but Hope is the only thing we have, and I'm going to try to release her.
And once again, same as all the other servants, she's suspended 10 feet, so there's 30 feet of chain above her, then 10 feet below her, and it's kind of gone through just below her ribcage.
Owen is going to step to you and sort of say, "Own help." He's going to lower himself, implying he can stand on his shoulders. So,
okay.
Sorry, Bono, I accidentally killed you, it seems. Sorry about that. Really? Sorry.
Yeah, so I go over Bone's shoulders to reach her and then to bring her down.
Well, how are you going to bring her down? She's literally skewered on a chain.
Can I cut the chain somehow? With either or smash it with Bone's maul or cut it with a short?
Yeah, well, the chains are... Well, this is what they have AC 20 and 20 hit points. Resistance to certain types of damage. But given time, you can cut the chain above her.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you do? Now you're kind of holding her on Bone's shoulder, and she's just a waif of a girl that weighs barely anything. Help!
And do I feel I can remove the chain and she will survive?
Take it out! Take it out! Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Too high up for me to guide you.
Did you guide me or not?
No, you're too high up. You're up on Bone's shoulders. I can't
13.
hit you.
I really want to say you don't work it out, but I have to respect that that's an above average roll for a human. The worst thing you can do is pull it out without proper medical attention. She will bleed out in an instant. This is what they teach you in first aid courses. If you get impaled or something in your eye, leave it in. Do not
Pull it
take
out.
it out. No, you do not pull it out. So I was hoping for a low medicine roll and she would have died. But she's still big. You pull it out. Take it out. Help.
If we take it out, you will die. Will she be able to walk by herself?
No. I mean, the chain in her through her stomach is the worst of her problems. But she is just haggard, tired. She's like, you have to carry me. I can't walk. Carry me.
I look at the Incursion, and I mean, he's right, but Damn it.
Lady Luck didn't shine on her. We got no time for this, Ad-Eye.
If we don't have time for the people, what the fuck are we doing, man?
We could come
Child!
back once we have the crown.
I have a child!
If
Carry
she, if she will have a let's say thinking of pulling the chain and giving her a portion of healing, will that kind of solve the issue? Or do I feel? I mean, I didn't roll that well, but do I have any?
Try.
I have a 13. You know, pulling out the chain is... She's going to bleed out.
Or giving the portion at least that she heals, and then she can maybe go to the healing place to the temple.
So what are you doing? Pulling the chain out, then instantly feeding her it?
So if let's say if I'm giving the healing person, like physically she could be able to walk, or the chain is simply impeding her movement beyond the pain and everything else.
Oh, she's just collapsed on the floor. You see her trying pathetically to stand, but she kind of slips over in the blood on the floor. You feel that even if the chain was removed, she still wouldn't be able to move. I mean, she's very, very badly injured. Even.
But if I heal her, then this problem will be solved. But then physically she could move.
You can
okay.
certainly try.
I look at Bon. Bon, what do you think? Shall we risk a lot for one soul?
Help.
Okay. I bring her here to the throne,
Okay.
and I'm going to patch her with the healing kit. So I have three uses. Now I have 2.
Okay.
So at least that she doesn't bleed, and I'm gonna give her my healing potion.
Before or after the chain?
I think if I feel that I can give her without taking the chain, I will do it. But if I don't, I mean, if I'm not sure, I will take the chain and then I will try the potion.
Okay. So, I'm going to say, because you patched her up with a healing kit, you can make a medicine check at advantage. It's a tricky timed procedure, so you're going to have to have a 15. Oh, 13. That's at advantage.
That's a 5. No idea.
You pull her out, the chain out, and blood just gushes out of her, just an enormous amount. And you see color quickly fade from her face. And unfortunately, beyond saving, and she passes away.
Okay. Do I remove my healing potion?
Are you?
If I didn't know, I will feed her.
No. Keep your healing potion.
Okay. I look at her in defeat and hit my head to the floor, cursing. I'm sorry.
This guy starts speaking. I have a wife. I have 2 sons. They need protection. Help me.
Help again. Friend.
Help again. Okay. We are gonna try with the Chu too.
Okay, we'll say the same thing again. You get up on the shoulders, you cut through it. They all have the same injury, like gone through the stomach. So, try again.
Yeah. I don't want to use all the patches because one of us will need it, so I'm gonna use only one patch.
So, okay, one more healing kit. Okay, so yep.
Yes.
Medicine check
and
at
then
advantage.
Yes, but the last one will be without advantage because it's too
Sure.
risky. Not go without any healing kit.
Help me.
Now the second one, nothing, and the third one without advantage, nothing. Damn it.
Well, at least they die on a throw.
Okay. I'm sorry.
They all can talk about
I
sons,
walk on-
families, daughters, wives.
I walk towards Bond and I put my hand on his shoulder. I'm sorry, friend. I could not help.
Friend, try. Good.
Yes, but I didn't.
Did were you like, was Adai like contemplating whether to use the potion or not? Like, was his hand kind of like on it, debating it? Would I have noticed?
You should have noticed because it was super clear.
Okay, so Creation will walk up to you, and not hard, but like kind of give you a little smack on the side of the face, just to kind of like snap you out of it. Listen, I understand your plot for the victims here, but using our supplies is not going to help us get this crown if we don't have supplies and we end up dead. There's more at risk than these few souls. Get your head on straight.
Some of us have to carry a soul with us, you know? And if it's destroyed...
And if we don't get the crown, what about all the souls of the kingdom?
What I mean is that some of us, I don't think in Christian you're hearing me, some of us have to carry a soul in our body. I guess you gave up on yours, but mine is still here. And if you want me to take that crown, I need to bring my own soul there, not to leave it here.
Get your head on straight. We're here for a job.
You might be right, but that's my way. Anyway, let's go.
That's so nice. So noble. Okay. So using your rolls from
before leaving, we will check the body of the demon, the devil, in case there is something we can use. Like
yeah.
Just chains. Remember, his body dissolved into a pit of tar.
Okay.
Is Bone proficient in using chains?
Or
probably not. Flails.
If you wanted to flavor it like a flail, I don't imagine you'd give up your +1 maul, though. It would just be a normal flail.
Or you can put it on the tip of your maul.
Yeah.
Wrap up the maul in chains.
Yeah.
Maul
Wrap the maul in chains and throw the maul and like whip it around.
Yeah, that's something.
Hurricane Bond.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's something I can think about.
Getting some reach.
Let's say you grab some chains. So you got a bunch of they're not just chains, they're barbed chains. Yeah, maybe you can do something with that bone. Avery says, Adai, difficult, I'm feeling crap, and I feel my mind slipping a little bit. How about a little bit of healing? Bone, Crasher,
So
anybody?
are we taking a rest or are we moving forward?
Avery says, I just want to be
In
healed.
Christian? Yeah, I know. This
It's up to you guys. I mean, I'm feeling fine. I didn't get wrapped up in chains. I did for a moment there, but I'm okay. It's up to you guys.
How you doing, Bone? Because
I was trying to explain that he's midway on this health bar. It's like, bit hurt.
Let's, Abra, let's find a safe place and rest there, and I will heal you there.
Sounds good.
And try not to be on the front line, okay?
Got it.
In the meantime. Dodge and stay back. Throw things.
I don't have anything to throw.
I give her my 4 javelins.
I don't know how to use these, but I'll do my best.
Okay. Do you want a knife? Can you use a knife? Short? Not short, no. But a knife. Can you throw a knife?
I don't know. Can she? I mean, do you need proficiency in that weapon, or is it just... Does everybody have proficiency with knives?
I don't think everybody does. Because they are listed as proficiencies. So if she's a commoner, she doesn't have the proficiency.
Well, she should, because a dagger, you can throw a dagger and everybody has simple weapons.
Do they?
Yeah.
Every class they may have it, but I don't know. My.
It's just, is her dex good enough to be able to use it?
Yeah, I think she's strong. I give her the javelin. It doesn't need. I mean, she doesn't have the proficiency, but it's still like +3 or +4 strength or something like that. It's strong.
Right. Got it. You listen at this using your previous rolls. It appears you hear no sounds. And you remember dashing through here. You remember the Domarin triplets watching their mother be ravaged by being wrecked by one of the the demon guys.
I thought it was a chandelier on her.
Oh, a chandelier that's fallen. She was burned to death, sorry. She burned to death, yes. So, maybe it was too hectic the last time you were here. But there's many historical things here. There's a mosaic showing the war against the Dark Angel. Showing a portrait of Sareth, who was the high priest, destroying the moon, blocking the sun, which stopped the angels advancing. It was the beginning of the end for them. On the other wall of the hallway behind the large portraits of King Razmel Vassar Malker and Master Arlen, the initial kings in the original Archmage. And it shows them in the war against the Battle of the Eternal Light. If you remember, the Dark Angels ruled. Sareth, a priestess, managed to overthrow them, but as a result she implemented a brutal theocracy where all religions were barred against her. But then the king and Master Arlen overthrew her eventually, and which leads us to our current time with a much more nicer king, and religion is openly practiced. Doesn't really matter who you worship. And of course, all races allowed as well. No one is turned away regardless. Maybe things are different now, but that's where it was.
Okay.
Had this mural mean anything to you?
I mean, it's a call for the former times, for the events that led to the kingdom. I've probably seen this before, no? I mean, we walk it here.
Yes.
Is there any? I mean, now with the insight that we got from the library, I double check it in case there is any clue that could be of interest about the. I mean, we are searching some things, no? Like a tree with many eyes and some clues into the past. So I check for this type of clues that bring us into the past. But
I understand you have advantage, but there is nothing new
I
to
know.
you here, Edi. There's the war with the angels, the war with the theocracy, and now the current monarchy.
Mm-hmm.
Bone's gonna point at the angels and go, wing. Like bone.
What is like bone? The angels?
Dead wings like bone.
Yes, the wings like yours. Yes.
Very pretty, Bone.
Yeah. Might be, your ancestors, maybe. Maybe other life for you. Behind or ahead. We don't know much from where you come, Bon. I hope that we can visit that man that did that to you and help you recovering your memory.
Find old body.
Yes, find old body. Might not be the time, but do you remember a name? A name from the past?
Dr. Stein.
I don't mean others' name, but your own name. That's-
Avgi.
Yes, that's what I hear. Do you like me to call you Abye instead of Bon, my friend? Or do you prefer Bon?
Like old name. But this body, bone.
His body Mon, but the soul inside, the heart, the good deeds, the wins, the healing. This is Abye, no?
Yes.
Do you want me then call you that, or do you prefer me to call you Bon? I will do as you wish.
Not no. Not her thing.
We will see, which words come from our mouths then. My friend. Okay. And I guess in Christian and I listen.
You hear nothing?
And so soon we are gonna get into the open court. Not yet, but if we manage to get outside, we will especially pay attention on whether someone is looking at windows or anything like that. So before moving into the openness.
Okay, so you open the doors. You see a long hallway in front of you. This one is an exquisite portrait, exquisite statue of Princess Athena. This one is King Waldron Azanar. It's been toppled, and this one is a statue of Queen Laurentia.
We have been here before, and I remember one of these rooms probably was like where they were storing the belongings of the people, like some place that we can probably rest. But I don't remember which one was. I mean, they were taking our swords and stuff, so I would imagine there's like a storage room or like a wardrobe here. Do I know it?
What you do know is when you fled around here and then to the north. That's the way out.
But when we went in, where do we leave our belongings? It was outside, or it was in this?
I was at the front gate, the main gate of the palace.
Okay. So what I would suggest is we take one of the rooms that maybe are not that gore, with a little bit of help, maybe one on the south, and we take a short rest there. Would you like that?
Sure.
Sounds all right to me.
Okay. Then we listen towards this door, and if we don't hear anything, we will open it.
Okay, you listen to the door. You hear nothing, and you open the door, and you see that it appears to be some type of halls of music. There's a harpsichord there. There's a painting of a forest, lakes, nymphs, and a harp there as well. And the shelves hold a collection of musical instruments, all of which have been smashed.
Okay. So we quickly check for anything that might be risky, like devils hanging from the ceiling, things like that. And if we don't see any, we close the doors behind and we will take a short rest. But before we do it, I have a question for you. I've seen Ebria a lot of time so far, and we have rested together. Does she heal herself during resting?
Yeah, she did that on her last long rest. Yep.
Okay, so then we will rest, because otherwise I have to use a big spell for that.
Incretion, you, with your passive perception, I'll say, you hear something from the other side of this wall. There's some type of meeting going on. You're not sure what, you can't quite make it out, but you do hear one word.
Of course. I'll whisper to Adai. There's a meeting other side of the wall. Only thing I heard was Gorso.
Shall we intervene or shall we rest? What do you think?
Neither, because what I'm going to suggest is don't go into the room next to you because this has got relevant things for Kesri. So we're just going to ignore that wall, and we're going to come back to this point in time and just pick it up from there, because we'll leave this up to Kesri when she gets back. So there's a Kesri thing in that room. So
okay, good. Then we will take a short rest and then move forward.
Wow, a short rest.
You can certainly
Yes.
try.
We have to roll, I guess.
Kracian, roll me a d20.
13.
Short rest? Let me think. What are they doing? Doing that. Okay, so nothing, no wandering monsters effectively, but you're all going to have to be very quiet because you can hear people talking on the other side there, and you think maybe you yourself might give your position away. So tell you what, make me a stealth check, and this will determine how quiet you are during this long rest. A short rest.
I'll guide Bone.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, should have guided myself. Wow, 13.
Oh, Avra. Ooh. Avra as well. So we've got 13, 7.
1.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nail in the coffin.
I mean, they may have disadvantage, no, to hear us anyway. So maybe we are. This is a -5, no?
Those are bad rolls.
Maybe we should have gone back to the rest, but that's back in time.
9, 13, 7, and a 1.
Yeah, it's a 7, no? That's what it is.
No, I guided Bone, so that's what the D4 is. So his is 9.
Adai. Is that Adai who rolled the one? Yeah, Adai.
Yes, it is. Yes.
You sit on a chair, and it promptly collapses underneath you. And you hear the conversation to the right of you immediately stop. What do you guys do?
I vote we dash to this next room straight north into the west. Or we can dash into this room next to us here.
We don't have time. We follow you where you go.
Yeah, into the room here to the west.
Yeah.
So you just rush in there as quickly as you can.
Yep.
Boom. And fortunately, it's a safe enough room to go into. Just let me... It's awkward doing this, but it's faster than dynamic lighting in this case. Okay, so you bust into the... Well, delicately rush into the room, if there's such a thing. And
I'm gonna do one thing just because I don't know. Once we are inside, I will cast here. In case they open the doors, but they don't inspect further, I will cast Silent Image here. Basically, making the room to look like we are not there, like
Mission Impossible style. Yeah,
yeah?
Good idea. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what you see in here first. It's a hall of art. There are paintings. There are figurines.
Sorry, I don't do that because I didn't take the spell. Sorry.
Okay, so no illusion of there. Artist from the beginning of known civilization lie on the floor in pieces or torn on the walls, sometimes defaced or disfigured in creative ways. The largest paintings take up the entire western wall of the hall. Pieces of the canvas hang down from its broken frame. It depicts the strangely shaped peaks of a barren mountain range known as Mountain Fall, and there's a small but delicately detailed representation of some type of gate, some type of magical portal or something. Just a picture.
Oh, that's interesting.
And as you glance in, you notice there's one piece of artwork survives. There's a melon-sized adamantine statue of some horrific-looking sea monster. But that's what you see. Avra immediately goes and slams the door shuts behind her, puts her back against it. And you hear the doors opening on the other side of the room. And creatures walking in. What do you do?
I'm ready to fling a card at the door
And I prepare a spell.
with a steady aim.
I prepare to cast a haste.
Okay.
Bone does a dodge action. Just
Okay. Dodge action, holding the front line. Avra whispers to Bone. Bone, do you think I should be here?
hide corner. Just points. Oh, sorry, points over there.
Avra's going to make a stealth check. She's not great at. Let me compare against a number. It's right on the borderline. Okay. Now, there's a chance they don't go into the next room. This is where they heard the broken chair. Let's say on a 5 or a 6, they don't open the door you're in. They come over. And they open the doors. And they see you. 2 of these werewolf thingy majigs. And
Roll for initiative.
Can we use our prepared actions?
can, but let's just get organized and get our initiative done. Then we can go through our prepared actions. Remember, Bones taking the
17.
dodge action. Avra, they spot Avra instantly. Their passive perception of 14, so that wasn't good. We've got Avra. Who are we missing? We're missing someone. Adai.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't add myself. I don't know what I roll. Then.
Oh, Coastal's all the way back here, Adai, if you want Coastal with us.
Okay. Yes.
Adai, 26. Nice. Shit.
Then. Okay.
Just add you to your turn. You must have not clicked it, but there we go. 26.
Can you add me manually? I didn't,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah,
I
have
got
it.
you. I got you, bud. Okay, so prepared action. Adai, what did you have prepared?
I have prepared a haste was for me.
Sure. So you're hasting
So I
yourself.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And Bone was dodging, and Inclusion was shooting a card.
Action.
Right to the face as soon as he opens it up. Bing!
It's not as if you're using your triple advantage anyway. You just roll 20 on the first dice consistently. It's disgusting. Okay, roll
Yeah.
damage.
All right. +5. 38.
38. Let me see. 38. Okay, nothing you can do about it. 38 points of damage as it thumps into it. Avra's hiding not very well, and that's the end of the surprise run. You guys got the jump on them. Adai, haste it up.
Okay, I move here. I do normal attack, just towards the guy who is damage.
Sure.
That's a 1.
Oh,
And then I at this point I was thinking whether I would booming blade, the fight will be already loud, no? Is a difference between a booming blade and a normal fight of loudness, or?
I'll let you. That for you to decide.
Okay,
Whether
I
booming
do a
blades are
normal
good.
attack. I don't use booming blade. I will follow the advice for Incretion.
You still have a hasted attack.
It's a 20.
Natural 20!
Running the gambit.
Okay, yeah. So then I don't know why I didn't roll the 2d8s, but I rolled it
Another
manually.
D8.
So it gets 13 points of magical damage. The one who was damaged.
Okay, so he recoils back. He's barely holding on, but he is holding on.
So just... sorry, but I don't need to use booming blade. Sorry, but that was my bad. But I can use green flame blade. So he gets 1d8 points of damage, and the other fire damage. Maybe he's immune. I don't know. Is he immune to the fire damage?
It's a good question.
I roll it.
Yes, immune.
Okay, there's no problem. And the other one is immune too, I will imagine. So then it's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I mean they literally breathe fire, right? So.
Yeah, I imagine, but just in case. Okay, and I activate the shield. That's better.
Okay, Bone.
Yeah. Bone's going to stand next to Adai and let's see. He's going to Bone Claw this guy.
Okay.
Stab him recklessly.
Okay. So recklessly, bone crawlers come out. Yep, they hit. And you do. Sorry, the one to the north?
To the south. Try to finish him off.
You do finish him off.
Nice. Then he's going to step over. Oh, can I not enter the... Oh, the doors are open. Step over his body. That should be 10 feet. And then I'm going to grapple this guy and try to bitch out of the way.
He rolls a 21.
But that's not a 25.
Okay, so grapple him, and his movement is 0.
I'm going to move him into the corner over here, so he can't face the others, potentially.
Okay. So dragging him around the corner and chucking him over there?
Yeah, sort of like this.
Sure. Okay. Nice. Very good. Very smart. Coastal. Assume you're going to fly and give advantage?
Yep.
Okay, cool. He's got multi-attack.
He's dead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's dead. Sorry. Yep. He doesn't have multi-attack. Creation has something, though.
We will steady aim. Oh, is it normal?
You have a coastal's advantage.
Oh, well then we're gonna get closer then. And we're gonna just swipe the card across his face. Oh my gosh, that was another natural 20 and it skidded to a 16.
24, so just sneak attack damage.
24. Alright. Bunch of ones again. 21.
Okay, he takes it. Okay, nice.
I'll bonus action, disengage.
Contemplating. So did you attack Reckless, Bone?
Yes.
Okay. Mind you, he's grappled, so there's no disadvantage to his hits. Yeah, he's going to reach out his back, pull out his long sword from his back. He's going to swing his long sword at you at advantage, rolling a 17 bone, which I believe just hits.
Yeah.
And he charges up his sword at the same time and does an unholy smite. Take 3d8 damage. So that's a total... Does smite do radiant damage? So you take 8 slashing, reduced to 4 from your rage. Oh, you're not raging, are you? So ignore all of that. Total is
8
19
slashing.
points of damage from that one hit. 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then he's going to swing again.
Yeah, I do have resistance to radiant damage though.
This deals necrotic damage.
Which I also have resistance to.
Okay, so you take, so that's 11, 8, a total of 13 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then he swings again with his sword, once again charging it up with some type of divine smite, and rolls a 26.
Yeah,
So
that's...
take 11 slashing, and I'll do it this way, and half of this. So another 6 points of damage on top of that.
Yeah.
And then he's going to try and bite you at advantage. Rolling a 16 at advantage, which is going to miss. Double 16 he rolls. Okay. The creature's still looking quite healthy. Avra comes around and says, "But I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. Got to protect my friends." And she comes and punches her once in the face. Hits. So she does 29 points of damage. Go Avra, and she almost finishes a creature off. It's struggling, it's holding on just barely. Adai, your move.
Okay, I move here in 2 attacks. Normal attacks. I miss, I think.
Yes.
And I hit, I think.
You do.
And he gets 6 points of magical piercing damage.
Cool. And that is enough to finish it off. So.
How do you want to do this?
I my rapier goes through his eye and quickly go back, and he stands looking at me bleeding.
Nice. Okay, you take a moment.
And,
yep. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. Do we still hear sounds of people approaching from the other door?
Make a perception
from the other
check.
room?
Your opinion, no one else is coming.
Okay, so we secure ourselves in the room, I guess.
Okay.
Bring the bodies with us.
Sure. So at this point, as you relax in this room here, this art room, with all the destroyed art around, you may, in fact, have a successful short rest.
Okay.
And have
Okay, I'm gonna use the spell recovery.
No,
so many hit dice you can roll. But you patch up your wounds, you take a moment. You feel lethargic for a second as your haste wears off, Adai.
Mm-hmm. Recover one spell. Okay. Okay, and then I guess we continue with our plan, no? So I see Abra is healing, no? So she's
Yep, she healed.
completely-
Not to full,
Okay.
but she looking significantly
Okay,
better.
that's good.
Okay.
Okay, shall we?
Yes, we shall.
Yeah. So we here before leaving the room, just in case they are, I don't know, building an army or something like that for us. And if we don't hear anything, we go forward.
Oops, 36 comes along for the ride. Get back there, 36. Oh, you probably didn't see that anyway. Ignore me. Avra comes along as well, of course. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't think I revealed that properly. There's doors over here as well.
I imagine we can cross through here, not through this. So I was thinking whether we can go to these maybe doors, and maybe there's a window we can cross over there. Or, Christian, what do you think?
Might be the best option since there's possible talks going on in these rooms down these halls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we do the same trick here, and then listen, and then going. Sorry.
Sorry, just a sec.
Mhm.
Okay, so you do hear something? Roll me another perception check in Creation and Adai. Four for Incration.
27.
27.
6.
Okay. Lucky one of you rolls well. So you hear the worried sounds of human female voices coming from inside. They look at the very least we need to clean this up. Just make it clean. I know there's blood and gore, but we've got to make it as clean as we possibly can. We can't accept. Everybody make me another perception check, please.
Nine.
Okay.
16.
Yeah. We've got to keep the queen happy. Just try your best.
Shall we? That seems to be maidens, but they.
Oh. Open the door.
I look at Incretion. If he doesn't shake his head, I'm gonna open the door. Oh, shit.
Let Mad Eye be Ad Eye.
Do you shake your head, or do you want to go in, or shall we to go other way?
He's just kind of either way, like, they know we're here. Maybe they can be of help. Maybe not.
Okay. I open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and that's what you see. It's appears to be a hall of trophies. There's trophies of small and large animals, beasts, and monsters are hanging from the wall, including a dire boar, a dire bear, a giant elk, and a large red dragon, amongst various other monsters. Who are you? Look, we don't want any trouble. Just go.
We are on our way.
Oh, actually, sorry, you probably don't actually see them. There they are. Look, we don't want any trouble. Just, it's best to keep your head down low, please. We're just asking you to leave. Go.
Are they here windows or? Okay, we are on our way, and then I cross here and I open the window.
Okay.
We are leaving. We are leaving.
Hello.
Be quiet. Hello. Just go. We don't want to upset the queen. And there's a 20-foot drop down there.
I thought it was.
Oh no. Sorry. You crawl out the window onto the roof. This is the roof. And then it'll be a 20-foot drop down to there.
Okay, but that's
Get
fine. You can
halfway.
just take the rope. Okay. Yeah.
Is
So
that
then
what
Ever's coming along, of course.
Yeah, so we are gonna go outside, and as discussed before moving farther, I mean, we just leave the room and leave the maidens alone. We will check around to see whether we see anyone looking at the garden before moving through the garden.
Sure. We make a perception check. Who's having a good look?
Guide myself. Not gonna help.
19.
A 9.
Okay. So let's see.
19. Yep.
You look across the various lookout points, trying to spot guards or something like that. You don't spot anything. Nah, this is not a roof. Sorry. If you look down this way, it's a ground level thing.
Okay,
but
so
I'll
then we
say
will
you do ropes and you get down and you're fine.
Okay. And then we are gonna cross the garden, trying to be under the trees if possible. And I don't know what is the next door that we see to the other side, but we will just go towards that.
There are no doors. To get the access to the other side of the palace, you'd have to come up these stairways and across the walkway. That's the most obvious way in. And there is windows over here.
Okay, so we take this direction. If it seems like the way to go, we do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sounds like you're sneaking across the courtyard here. Probably heading for these steps.
Mhm.
So, why don't you all make me some stealth checks?
Guide bone again.
We needed a druid here badly.
Ooh, bone.
Oh, look at you. Avro needs to roll as well.
Ah, not bad.
This is average, about to stumble, but Bone grabs her by the arm and steadies her, and she's fine. Okay. Let me just check something. Okay, can every I'll do it randomly. So roll a d4. 1, 2, bone. Bone. Make me a... Oh, probably good that it was bone. Bone, make me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh. Well, that's a 13.
13 was the DC. You know that some of the vegetation is kind of suffering under this perpetual rain, and as you're crossing over here, one of the vines wraps around your legs, but you quickly pull away and you are not strapped by it. Roll another d4. 1. Incration. As you're crossing over this area, some of the some strange thorns appear like on a rose bush. It's been mutated, and it slashes onto your leg, and you take 2 points of damage. And you reflectively try and stem the flow by putting your hand on it, but it just keeps on bleeding. What do you do?
I tried to use acrobatics to get out of the way of the thorns.
The problem is not much the thorn. The problem is the thorn has done its thing, but your leg keeps on bleeding unnaturally. Almost like a blood thinner or something. It just continues to bleed.
Oh, I'll just take cut off a piece of my cloak and wrap it the best I can.
Make a medicine check.
Guide myself if I can.
Yep.
13.
Well, you stem the blow, but it took you an action to do it, and during that time you bleed a little bit more. So you stem the bleeding, but you take an additional 1 point of blood damage. So you bleed.
Okay.
Because it took you a round to cast guidance, and during that time you bled out just a little bit.
Sure. Guarding's dangerous. We gotta get through fast.
Okay, feel free to progress through the garden if you want. Okay, so you cross over. Well, actually, just give me a second. Okay, so you safe enough pass through this fountain area. Yeah. Not stopping to smell the proverbial roses, you progress across the bridge.
Hell no.
Never make it. Okay, cool. And yeah. What do you do?
I'm wondering if this is a good spot to pause for us since there's only 5 minutes left.
I think that is an excellent idea for reasons. So we should have everybody here next week, assuming Kazri/Kayla's feeling up to it. And what was your impression with Tord? He's off camping in the middle of nowhere, is that?
Yeah, I think so. He let me know yesterday, a couple of days, 2 days ago, that he couldn't make our session yesterday. So he's going to the northern parts of Norway. I assume he might be camping, but I'm not sure he needs the guy to camp for several weeks at a time. So we'll see.
Okay. Okay, so it's a little bit there. Yeah, okay, well, let's tune in next week then, and I agree. In Creation, this is probably a good place to stop, as for reasons. Okay, gentlemen,